Grace and peace. Welcome once again to the Prophet's Journal. I'm Yusuf West. Just having random thoughts today. I want to really give kudos and congratulations to Peter Quillin, boxer, who won a very important match last night against Winky Wright. Yes, Peter Quillin is still undefeated, and he deserves bigger bouts now. I'm not going to undermine or try to downplay his victory against Winky Wright by saying that Winky Wright is washed up, because if Winky is a legend and he's one of the best, he only lost 2 fights other than this fight. Now he lost against Bernard Hopkins and so the other one he lost against the other guy that beat Hopkins. He just beat him. He lost against him too. And then now Peter Quillin, which Peter Quillin is a real good up and coming champion. Actually, he's undefeated and undisputed, and he hits hard. So definitely big ups to Peter Quillin. I also want to say, give shouts out to Paul the Punisher Williams. I'm praying for you. Praying that you hold up. You have the faith that you can walk again, and if you have the faith that you can walk again, you will walk again. The Bible said that if you have a faith that has a grain of mustard seed, and you tell the mountain to be removed, be cast into the sea, the mountain will move. You can tell it to move. So definitely, if you can tell a whole mountain to move, then you can basically tell your body to move. You can tell your body to get up. You can command your spine to come back together. Basically, that's what I believe. I believe in divine healing. I believe in that. So I'm going to be praying with Paul Williams and agreement with heaven that his healing is at hand. So whenever the doctors say no, Jesus still say yes. So definitely, I'll give big ups to Paul Williams, and I will be praying for you and your whole family. Definitely, I give big ups to Antonio Tarver, because I thought Antonio Tarver was going to get knocked out. When I first heard about the fight, hearing the build up on the fight where Antonio Tarver was supposedly just hating on this African guy and African fighter, young, strong, real strong, and undefeated fighter. And he supposedly, don't know if it's true or not, but Antonio Tarver was a commentator and was just commentating, which I know Antonio Tarver, he's a guy that speaks his mind, and he speaks what he sees and feels. So I heard the guy got kind of upset, thought Antonio Tarver was disrespecting him. Now I wanted to fight him, wanted to basically knock him out. I thought Antonio Tarver was going to get knocked out. The worst thing that you can have is to have a mad Nigerian after you. I mean, that African was mad, man. You could tell that African was talking. He said, I respect my elder. I respect him. At first, I respect him as an elder, and I thought that he was a good champion. And every time I fight, he come and say something bad about me. So I came to him and I told him, champion, why you say something bad about me? What's wrong? What's wrong with? He kept saying something bad about me. So now I don't have no respect for him. I have no respect. I'm going to beat him. I'm going to beat him down. He was like mad. Sometimes it seemed like he was crying or something, but I know that was just his accent and his voice, but it sounded like he was crying, but the boy was like furious. But Antonio Tarver said, I am going to school you. You may be strong, you may be young, but I will school you with my experience and with this right here, with my mind. And I did not see the fight, but what I heard was more than one source that said the draw, it was a draw. Everyone was okay with the draw. But if it had to go one way, they'd rather for it to went with Tarver, because they said Tarver was a busier fight. Tarver, had a lot of punches, and he so basically that's what I heard. So big ups to Antonio Tarver, the older fighter, but the more knowledgeable fighter and more experience. So definitely. I want to say big ups to Manny Pacquiao and Timothy Bradley. Y'all finna get ready and go to war. Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao gonna go to war with Timothy Devils and Storm Bradley. It's gonna be war. I see Bradley. I see his abs. The dude have abs on top of abs. The dude body is in shape like he is fighting for his last fight. And man, I can see it in his eyes. I can see it in his eyes that he wants Manny Pacquiao. He's not gonna cover up like Clottey and all day defense. He's not gonna just maintain in the ring, like Sugar Shane Mosley. He's not gonna just survive, just be on survivor mode. Like Miguel Cotto. But he said he's gonna bring it to him. Now, we have to see. We really have to see. And so give a big ups to him. Big ups to Manny Pacquiao. That's going to be a good fight. Both of them are going to be in war. Both of them you got a heck of a fight ahead of them. So definitely, big ups. I do want to say this, that Kirkland and the Canelo Alvarez and James Kirkland fight is off. James Kirkland wants, I think, 1.5 million or 2.5 million, and he's not gonna get it, so he backed off out of the fight. Now I want to say this. For one thing, I'm not sad or I'm not mad or upset because he backed off the fight. Because in the first place, I thought he should not fight Canelo Alvarez anyway. Because my opinion, that there are better fighters out there than James Kirkland. Okay, James Kirkland last fight, he really lost that fight. The reason why they gave it to him, because the technicality on his corner, that nothing that fighter did, but what his corner did made him get disqualified. Now, that's it. Now, I'm not going to say that he don't deserve the win. Only thing I'm going to say is this. His performance lost him that fight. And if he performed like that with that fighter, Canelo Alvarez, he have no chance. I thought Canelo Alvarez, I was giving it to Canelo Alvarez anyway for him to knock him out. So, but my opinion on that is he's not worth 1.5 million. He's not worth 2 million. He's not worth it. He still has to prove himself. If he would have got into this ring with Canelo Alvarez and he know that he can beat Canelo Alvarez, after he beats Canelo Alvarez, basically they will give him a check that's blank and he can sign his own check, make as much money as he want to make. Look at Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley not making the money Pacquiao making. But Timothy Bradley saying this: if Timothy Bradley beat Pacquiao, Basically, Timothy Bradley can sign his own check. He can make whatever, how much money he can make. That'll put him, that'll raise his stock up, and that'll put him on a total different bracket. That'll put him on a bracket along with Mayweather, along with Pacquiao, along with those brackets. That I'm talking about the money. I'm talking about pound for pound ranking. I'm talking about money wise. And then that'll put him with the money that he'll make the 20. He'll make the 20 to $30 million. So, James Kirkley tripping. He do got a good trainer, Ann Wolf. But I really think he don't want to fight him. I really think he don't want to fight him because, it's just too good of an opportunity of once in a lifetime to pass up. So, but hopefully, Canelo Alvarez get back in the ring with somebody that's going to be a good fighter. Peter Quillin, he's good. He's 160, but I bet you he'll go down to 150-40 to go against Canelo Alvarez. So hopefully. Who else? Just I give shout outs to everybody, the YouTube Nation, and I guess basically we're gonna see this next fight on June 9th. Pacquiao and Bradley. That's gonna be a good one. So everybody stay tuned. This is random thoughts. I'm just getting everybody's shots out. All right. See y'all later. And God bless you. Have a nice day.